do you sense that there's a purpose still of having these NFL games in London? I know you had that soccer game here in Lambeau in July, and you got a good buzz here. Do you, as a player, feel like you're doing something by playing in London?
I think we're definitely exposing Europe to our game. You look at soccer. Soccer is worldwide. Football is only played primarily in America. So being able to expand our game a little bit and show it to the world and show some of the talents that we possess, I think is good for the game.
Randall, where's your excitement level right now, whether you're going to play in London this week?
It doesn't feel like it, to be honest with you right now, just the way that we are going about it with our schedule and trying to keep everything as normal as possible. Obviously tomorrow we'll be traveling, which is a little different, but I just try to put it in the mind frame of us going to the West Coast and having an extra day on the West Coast. We'll see. We'll see what it entails on the other side of it, but as far as here preparing, we're preparing the same way to find a way to go win a football game.
Just the West Coast with better tea, right?
Yeah, with a little different tea.
Do you appreciate the coaches that say it's business as usual in football with all this other stuff going on? Obviously, sales, marketing, they're treating this trip differently. Your coaches are very much, this is a business trip.
Yeah, because for us, at the end of the day, it's about winning the game. For everybody else, it's a little bit more fun. And maybe we can go in the future and enjoy ourselves in London not having to play a game. But right now, the focus primarily for us is getting the game plan in place and having fun with it and enjoying the opportunity to play in front of a different country and show what we can do.
And speaking of fun, have you thought about doing a London leap or the logistics of being in that stadium?
We got to see what the stadium looks like, see if they got room anywhere for a leap.
Randall, Aaron was just saying that he thinks you feel as good as you do this year because you didn't have to move your kids and your wife around this offseason. Honestly, though, does that stability play a role in just you being allowed to settle down in one spot, train, and focus on one thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think one thing that's a little different is I'm not rehabbing. I didn't rehab the entire offseason like I did prior with the toe injury that I had where I had surgery. And, I was able to go about my offseason like I normally would with my training. And, I feel really good right now. I've been doing everything I can to keep my body intact. And, unfortunately, it's a 100% injury rate in this league. And, you just hope it's never anything serious. And unfortunately, I've had some injuries over my career, but whenever I'm healthy, I feel like I can do something, and I'm trying to show that day in and day out.
Your hat says eternal optimist. How much of an identifier is that?
If you all know me, if you don't by now, you know I'm always going to have positive energy. I'm always going to push positivity and try to be the best that I can be and try to lift up the people around me. So that's just who I am.
You had a game Sunday night where you changed the lead 6 or 7 times, and you went up against this legendary coach. And how do you feel that when you got 4 or 5 rookies around you, like, this is what it feels like, this is what it's like to compete in the game? That must have been a big step.
This league is really difficult to win. You got to be thankful for any win that you can get, however it comes. There's learning lessons in wins and losses, and each game you have to prepare for the unknown because you never know how it's going to go. You never know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, put ourselves in a bad position offensively to start the game and put our defense in a tough position, and they stood strong and gave us the opportunity to continue to win the game. When you have 2 turnovers and you don't win the ball, when you don't win over the turnover ball percentage, most of the time you're going to lose this in this league, and we're able to find a way to win, and that's what it comes down to.